Hey, what's up? Sorry for the slight delay. As usual, I'm thinking I should probably move build day back by an hour. Start us at 4 instead of 3. No, I'm not the problem. Everyone else is, clearly. Well, sorry. Yeah. But hey, I'm ready to go. We can get started. Um, one announcement for Wednesday will be one of 3 games. I'll be playing one of 3 games. I think of the 3 games, one of them will be singularly 1 day game, and the other two probably run over and be for the next couple Wednesdays. But in the Discord server, I got a poll up for another couple days. If any of y'all particularly want to see one over the other, let me know. I'll probably play all of them at some point though. Let's see. Yeah, that's really it for today's announcements. Unless someone news watching, then one more follower. We're gonna do build. And bring back the music. Unless you're watching it on God, sorry. So anyone been watching season 2 right now? Finale tomorrow. Yeah, so season 2's been really good. It has been doing some stickers. Has been doing some retcons on a few details, and they seem to be going with the previous explanation, the one that we already established in canon, the previous whatever. That was the story that was the propaganda line. That was the story that everyone else heard, but this is how it really happened. Ooh, I didn't have turn on my. It's gonna wash me out a little bit right now, but it helps with this. Yeah. A little bit too thick, a little bit too crisp of a. I'm gonna slide you under there. Come on, there you go. Looking around, like it, Build Day Fumbles is in fact in there correctly. Good, good, good. All right. Bum, bum, bum. There you are. And that's a hat and a... Oof. That's not the right kind of gun for you. No, it is. It is the right kind. We have an ISB agent. Wait, sorry, almost forgot his hat. We have an ISB agent with a gun and a riot shield. This man is committing war crimes as we speak. Camel. Steam. Real? Let's see. Oh, shit. You know what? I forgot. I've been moving the... 1 second. Let me... Where did you go? There you are. There you go. Almost forgot that I've been doing that recently. I think it gives y'all a better view, you know? Let me just... And a little bit there. Because I'm going to be hunched a little bit when I'm not. There. Hi. How does it feel down there, y'all? These new books are too crisp. My rock. She does nothing. Instinctually, I'm still looking at where the camera was. Hmm. Oh, shit. I never did anything wrong. It was always how it was supposed to be. Definitely. Ooh, ooh. Already doing a sticker. Little control panel. Not much, I know. But hey, I'll show off all the stickers. All of them. Yeah, I didn't lose. There weren't any still stuck in the bag. Ooh, sorry. I'm gonna have to review that to see exactly what y'all saw. Hi, Mari. Yeah, it should have been fine. Should have been fine. Maybe a little bit of mess, but oh well. I'm missing a stud, I think. How am I missing a stud? Normally they give you an extra one. Alright, Lego sets of past that I need to put away. Let's put right there. That should be just set that right there. Alright. There's gotta be a single red stud in here somewhere. It's where all of my extra pieces end up. Single red stud. Shit, normally red studs are also used for like stud launchers and such, so I think normally I might have to scrounge up some an old set. Oh, wait. I think I see one. A single red stud. Honestly, I had to use red studs earlier. Let me go and double check to make sure that I didn't accidentally use like more than I was supposed to, or something. Huh. I did use more than I was supposed to. Apparently. That would explain it also. Never mind. False alarm. I'm just stupid. Whoops. We're getting into this now. I saw there was discussion about heights. You're dragging me into this. I'm 5'10", and if you want to measure that, then it has to be on a good day. I don't know. It's not like a weekly cycle. I don't have werewolfism or something. Lycanthropy. That's the word. I feel like that's, yeah. Yeah, well. Best I can tell y'all is that I'm apparently extra susceptible to like changes in like air pressure or something. All right. I guess we're doing the other side. Ah, the rain. That loud enough for y'all to hear? More sticker, control panel sticker. Oh, that's why that was on a separate step. Sticker. Pretty subtle sticker overall. Shows up better on on the camera contrast, actually, I think. With the camera contrast. Eh. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Is there a reason it's like that instead of just wild? Alright. Oh, duh, because that's gonna be where the... You're right. The guns are gonna... So then when I pop it in, it'll push it up and then I can... to fire. Okay. I see. Oh, shit. I think I used the wrong kind of piece earlier. At some point. Damn it, again. Wait, unless it's supposed to be a clear... Oh, it's a clear. It's a clear. We're clear. Now for the reverse. Interesting so far. It's got a weird skeletal shape forming, but I guess that'll make sense because it should have the little, you know, the beige, you know, like the Mandalorian. I mean, oh, whatever. That should be the end of pack 2. Yep. We get Andor. The man himself. Ooh, no, 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 no. Did we get extra Andor hair? They look identical. I do not see any difference between the two pieces of hair. Yeah, yeah, we have we have been blessed with an extra pair of Andor hair. Hey. Where? Oh, there. He's gone. Such a subtle difference, and yet it means everything. Yeah. We have straight-faced Andor. And then we have slight smirk. There you go. One Cassian Andor. With extra hair. This has never happened. I've never gotten an extra piece of hair. Like, yeah, I've never just gotten extra hair for Andor. I guess if the ISB trooper wanted, he could have Andor. He could have hair the exact same as Andor's. Sure, I guess. I'm pretty sure Daedra's gonna come with a special hat mold that's actually got some hair underneath, so that, you know, because she is high enough of she's high enough importance to get hair and a hat. Ooh. Yeah. I have one more of these than I should. Oh no. I think I missed something. I did. I missed 2 things. Fortunately, I can reach them without having to pull anything out. That's pretty quick find on her. And gun. Serious? Come on. Alright, got serious and angry. And as I said, her hat has hair. There we go. There we go. There you go. And long enough. There we go. Yeah. Sticker. Okay. Wrong direction. Oh, there it is. Oof. Can't wait to get that reinforced. Oh, a little bit more reinforcing right here, right now. Still needs more, but hey, you know, that is a very obvious and necessary piece of the reinforcing. Oh, and a little bit more underneath like this, I think. Yeah. Yeah, actually, that'll probably be enough. So let's see. Flight, and then, well, attack, and then flight, I think, right? Yeah, I don't know. It does have points to lock in at both sides. So lock, instead of just being this. Yeah. Oof. Stay back. Wait. Another sticker, just like the last one. Oh. And the last sticker is used here. Yeah, no, that's what I was fucking around with it. Like it's absolutely spaceship version of butterfly knife is what I'm doing. Think, think, or do you think hold more like this or like? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like this. Playing with things in ways they're not intended to. Yay! Oh. Yep. Went flying, but it went towards the desk, not away. So, haha. No floor brick today. Oh, yeah, this is... Oh. I'm missing... I hope this isn't another case of I put more in somewhere that I wasn't supposed to. Oh well. There was an extra one in the, There was an extra one in the pieces we'd already used, so... Or actually, well... From the bags we already opened, there was one in extra. So, yeah. Unless this one rolled over there accidentally. Guess that's possible. I don't remember. I have no memory. Yeah. Why did I put that there? That's not where that goes. Huh. Interesting. They're not... Huh. Okay. We'll see where this goes. Normally when they do something like that, they have you flip it around such that, like... Because, see, this side's got the, the cross peg, and this one's circle peg. And normally they would have had me, if I'm doing two of the same and doing something like this, they would have had me flip this. Like, so that this, so see? Or like the other ones, they're both, We shall see where this is going. We shall see. So yeah, I'm looking at the instructions, and definitely, yeah. Oh, what did they do? What happened? Why? What's jokerizing you today? Ah, polyester. Polyester is horrible. Yeah. Is like, yeah, and if you get a west-facing window and you put polyester blinds on it, down here at least, those blinds are not gonna stay in, those blinds are gonna go through some shit. Oof. I'll do this 4 times. Alright. I'll just green claw this. Yep. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. That was getting kind of close. Ooh. Oh, this is a disaster waiting to happen, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Oh, there it is. And that's all 4. Yeah, goddamn. Like, even... Fuck. Fuck polyester. Interesting. Okay, so they cannot care about the direction because since it goes so far through, it'll hit it either way. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, it works. Yeah, obviously. Baggy 6. Alright, we get to build K2SO now. There's the gun. Ooh. It's actually really neat. I haven't gotten a K2SO minifig before. It's, you know, got some of the same core elements as a battle droid with the arms and a similar legs. So those do look slightly different. They're kind of like a cross between the B1 and the B2 battle droid legs. But then the torso piece is all one mold, and it's got, you know, the panel on there, but also the Imperial insignias on the shoulders. It's nice, yeah. And of course the face. Yeah. K2SO. Alright. Begone, bot. Oh, another ×4. Going right into it. I mean, I guess we have to build the other half of the engines, but, you know. And then I'll straighten these out once I get them on, because I don't know the exact orientation relative. So, we're just gonna get them on. Or up here, if you didn't know. There we go. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Just gonna help you to open it, but does that mean it's gonna build up around it a bit more? Is it gonna be actually difficult to, like, I guess, that's enough difficulty. Doop. Stuff Andor in here real quickly. Honestly, a little early to be stuffing minifigs in the cockpits. Normally that's, I'm doing it now because the instructions specifically, have a bit about that right now, and I'm just like, well, we got plenty more build to do though. But oh well. Oh well. Hmm. Oop. Ooh. Got a little, using some of these blocks there to give it a little bit of window there. Goes on this side. And we gotta do the other side. There's gonna be a little bit more there. Alright, let's get this one in. There we go. And just loading the gun. Telling me about the swivel action that we've already been playing with. Yep, alright. Oh, there it is. Fucking... I looked underneath, I just didn't dig that far under. Alright, alright. Let's... And then I'm just gonna... Yeah. What if I can... Yeah, if you kind of just barely push only on one side, you can kind of get it to only fire one at a time. No. Yeah, it's both or nothing. All right. And then where am I putting the extra? Let's see, where am I putting this? Where am I stashing the extra? There's no obvious spot on this build. Normally I can figure something out, but I'm not sure if I can this time. Just gonna kind of slide it in there. It's not really the best of place, but it'll do. It'll do. K2SO, I'm shoving in the hold. Right in there. And Dedra and the ISB agent can fuck off for all I care. I mean, you know, Dedra makes a good villain. I'll admit that, but like, do I care about her personally? No. No, I don't. Maybe I can get this into the hold. If I just angle it right. Yeah, it fits in the hold. Alright, cool. So, got our ship. Why does this ship need wings that come out like this much that also come in like this? Why does this ship need it? What technological or tactical purpose does that serve? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Street cred. Fair. Okay, you're right. Yeah. Got the little cargo area down here. Or, well, the landing... Ooh! This hatch. Let's open up the other side so you can see that Okay, well... you can see inside there a little bit. See me through it. Hi. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, and so the cockpit is just openable, but I guess since this is smooth, you know, like, just in case, they do have, and you can't quite get to the edge there, they do have the, button. And, yeah. Oh, and there's the little, like, back storage area where I could shove Cassian's pistol back there and such, and you know, anything else little wise that I wanted to store in there. And there's also this front bit. This is really not meant to hold anything as far as I can tell, because it barely opens up and such. It's just part of the pure decoration because there's that front window, you know. But it doesn't actually connect in with the main area like it should. But, whatever. It's decoration. Oh, yeah, the extra pistol goes in our extra pistols pile. Oh, the extra hair. I'm gonna put the extra hair in the... I'm gonna put the extra hair in here because, you know, why not? I mean, part of me is really like, I should just throw it in with my extras pieces, but like... I'm gonna put hair. There's just gonna be, you know, hair in there. Actually, I'm not putting this in with the extras right now. I'll do that later. All right. That was about 2 hours. Yeah. I can go for a little bit longer, but I've decided that going forward, I am not going to be trying to fill my entire Mondays with building. Some Lego builds will take up more time than others. This one was actually one of the slightly larger ones, so I think most days are going to end up being like only an hour, hour and a half of building, whereas this was 2 hours, and there will be a couple days that'll take a little bit longer than that. There's one day that I am pairing two sets together because they're both really small sets. Not really, but they're both small sets. That'll probably be very short for the building. But that does mean we got 2 hours for other stuff. So we'll start with our brain games, and then in the future, if we still need more time, then we got some stuff to do. But give me a second to... You see, get things reset back up for... I said I have everything laid out a little bit differently for build days, so I gotta just, you know, gotta move things back around. Flashbanged by the fucking mini crossword. Shit, I have Pokemon to build. Ah, well, we'll do them next week. I have the last batch of Pokemon that we'll do next week, which means I'll do the smaller stuff next week, just to make sure we fill some, you know, decent amount of time with building. Let's see. So I got oh, let's turn you back on. I like you. And let me... Oh, and let me turn off... Oh, how did this happen? No! My precious. Oh, I need a dust down there. Alright, and officially, welcome back to another session of Nyx does, I don't know, fucking smarts people things that I don't know how to do. The D of DJ? Disc? Disc jockey, disc. Yet to tie the knot. Betrothed? Engaged? No. Yet to tie the knot. We'll come back. Clothing material that becomes 3 down after doubling a letter. Becomes 3. Okay, well, let's do 3 down then. Stockholm resident? Sweet? Stockholm isn't... No, that's Amsterdam, which I guess is... I guess they're Swedes. Maybe? Clothing material that becomes 3 down after doubling a letter. Huh. Like the motion of the ocean. Wave? Actress Gar. Who the fuck has last name Gar? Or first name? Gone in the wind. Gone in the... No. Down in the wind. Done. Fucking. Anyway. That's how you spell that, right? Traditional wood for a hope chest. There's a traditional wood for hope chests? Cedar? Spells. I mean, it fits. Where one looks for locks. I guess... The dock? The wharf? The... ocean? The bagel bakery. I don't know. Shit. Well, I know it starts with a D. It's got to start with a D, because D for DJ is definitely disc. And it either way, it starts with a D. Know that. Oh. The motion of the ocean. Tidal? Fits. Actress Gar. Gar. Who the fuck has last name or first name Gar? Gar. Besides, like... No, that's even just a nickname. His full name's Garfield. Sorry. Beast Boy. Beast Boy goes by Gar sometimes, but his full first name is Garfield. Well, that's still a fictional character. Who in real life goes by Gar? Or has Gar? I've never heard this name before. And if you, watching right now, has the name Gar, let me know. I'll stop riffing on your name. Okay, we got an L in there. Yeah, well, like, with like 2 R's. See, yeah, Garr. Who, like, yeah, like the fish. Well, you know, slightly like the fish. Tori? Never heard of her. Tori Gar. Never heard of her. Lee. Could be. Could be Tori, could be Terry, could be Sweeto. Because here's the thing. Something Doe is for Stockholm resident. Stockholm Swede. Oof. This is not a good one for me. Okay, so clothing material that becomes 3 down after doubling a letter. What the fuck does that mean by doubling a letter? These are entirely different. Or maybe let's see. It probably starts with an S. Dust in the wind. That sounds like a Kansas. That sounds like something that would be a Kansas thing. You know, the Dust Bowl and such. So. Yeah. Yet to tie the knot. Unwed. Oh. UW. Clothing material that becomes 3 down when you double a letter. When you double U. You fucking a deli, which means this must be an E. Terry. See? Not Tori, but Terry. I knew. Suede? Suede spelled with an E. And sweet is spelled that way? Okay. I didn't know that's how you spelled. What? I got it. I honestly didn't know you spelled Swede this way. Or Swede. Yeah. I got there. I don't know what you're girling me at. I got there. Oh, it's got archives. Does it always? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. ATM, cash register, wallet, bank. That seems too. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Well, there's tip jar and purse. Also, well, fuck. I don't know exactly what the theming is on that one, but it was one away, which is annoying. ATM, cash register, bank, tip jar. Fuck. Okay. Oh shit. Curl, smack, hit, pucker, bounce. Oh, wait. No. Fuck me. This is not going well. Page view. What the fuck is this? Curl, smack, hit. Oh, fuck. Alright, so this was one away, and this was one away, which means definitely these three. Because if this had been one, or if this had been one of the three, it becomes a 2, and then one of the, no. Fuck. So it could be tip jar and wallet, and I need to remove one of these. Okay, so. Pucker, okay, pucker, purse, smack, curl. You can pucker your lips, you can purse your lips, you can curl your lips, and you can smack your lips. Yeah. Okay. Again, 'twas bank, cash register, and then wallet or tip jar, or maybe both, or maybe neither. Oh. Visit, page view, click, hit. Yeah. I need to know those for all right, so ATM, bank, cash register, and then tip jar or wallet. No, it's neither of those. It's fuck. Okay, so you can ricochet, you can bounce. Carom? What the fuck is this word? Okay. Definition, please. Just give me a definition of... If it has a definition. Carom. Okay, yeah, that's definitely that then. And bank. Like a bank shop. Whew. There. That was close. That was so close. Yeah. All right. Ooh. Carom. We're starting with Carom. Well, hey, it's got a C. Oh. um. Sure. Yeah, sure. No, that it can't have an O. No O's. No O's. And let's see. So it's got a C. And it doesn't have an A or an O, but it could have an E or an I. So no, that's got an A. Fuck it. Damn. Only reason why I did that was because it shotgunned those E's so I could try to get the right spot for the vowel. Did not though. So maybe it starts with the EC. That would be stupid. That would be weird. But Is Epcot a word? No, can't use those. Um. Okay, so it's got one E, and it's not in either of those two spots. So it either starts with an E or it ends with an E. So it's got to start with an E, right? L. Oh, can't have an O. Can't be an epoch. I guess it could have an E here, which means it could be like E something, and that's enough. I mean, it could end with an E. I guess it could end with an E just as likely it could start with an E. You know what? Whatever. Let's just throw a Scion in here just to get some letters. Okay, it doesn't have. It does have an I, and it does, but the C is not in that spot. So we know the C is either here or at the end of end of the word. So middle or end for the C. It has an I in it. Oof. Oof. Ek. Ick. Never have I had such a fucked up word, I think. Or fucked up amount of letters to try to figure out the word. I see. EC. I see. Hmm. Damn it. No S. Honestly, fuck it. Just to get some No, is that not how you spell Pisces? I swear that's how you spell Pisces. I feel cheated. Okay. There's another S in there? Oh, okay. Fine. Fine. I barely know English. um Oh, you're right. She is a Pisces. Um I see. Let's see. What's the I see? Um Weiss, Tice, Pies, Diced? Okay. Okay. Progress at least. Um bite. Set. Sue. Sep. Sef. Sev. Set. Picket. No. Picket would have a K. Um. Get guy. Get five. Yeah. Vice. 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 If we just ignore that we need a fifth letter, it could be Vice. Um. Whatever. Yeah, I didn't. I knew it had a K. Like, obvious, pick it. But I still want to try, just in case my brain's not. Mm. Hmm. All right. All right. Does anyone have any suggestions? Cause bicep. Figured out. Fuck. Bicep? That's an unfair word. Uh okay. So doesn't start with a G, but let's look at this word. No vowels. Huh. A E I O U. Duh. Forgot the U's. Bunch. Easy. And then so yeah, we got all the vowels in now. Well, all the main vowels. There might be a Y. Maybe Y. Maybe Y. Sometimes Y. Whatever. Um let's see. Now that's an R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, all the letters are there. So, argue. And then DRAE. Oof, that's not quite enough, I think. But this is ARO. Also not enough to work with. So, yeah, eat. Don't be sick. Nourish your body and soul. And yeah, thanks for sticking around. See ya. All right, so it probably starts with an R. Let's just throw the R in there. Ready. There we are. See, sometimes Y. Okay, we got it. There's sometimes a Y. Oh, there's a Y in this one also. Of course. Starts with an R though. We're missing a letter, but rayon. Fuck. We did in fact use N already. It's not rayon. I'm still gonna put RA in there. Or well, it could be RO. Not roadie. Does not end with a Y. So Ryloth. Too many letters. And technically not an actual word. No, needs an A. And again, not using no ends. Right. Probably not RY. Start with the RAY. Let's put that in there. Raylo. Everyone's most hated ship. Um, Royal. Yeah, it's probably Royal. No, don't care. Okay. Alright, let's... Pokemon. Unova! Oh, why do I suck at remembering which Pokemon are from Unova? Fucking, should I just go for it and just Darkrai for the Dark Legendary? Legendary no longer includes Ultra Beasts, Mythicals, and Paradox. Wait, fuck. Darkrai's not a mythical, right? Ah, Darkrai's mythical, ain't he? Fuck. Fuck me. Giratina? Giratina's dark? No, Giratina's Ghost Dragon. Yeah, not dark type. Fuck. Necrozma! Necrozma's dark type. Fuck, is that a legendary or a mythical? I don't fucking know. Or is it an Ultra Beast? Because it is a... fuck. Well, like, how can you not let legendaries be Ultra Beasts? Because technically Solgaleo and Lunala are Ultra Beasts. But they're also legendaries. They're definitely legendaries. You can't argue that they're not a legendary. Because they're box art. They're on the box. They're on the fucking box. But they're technically legendary beasts. They come from... I mean, they're technically Ultra Beasts. They come from the other dimension. Electric Alolan. Will it accept Alolan Raichu? Fuck, I don't know how to spell Raichu. Raichu! Seawaddle is grass type. I don't think that's electric or let's see, and an Unovan electric. Emolga? Was Emolga or Pachirisu Unova? I want to say Emolga was X and Y. Or was Pachirisu? Why are you doing this to me, game? Dark type Alolan. Ghost Fairy, I know that. I can do it. Fucking a dual type, Mimikyu. I don't fucking care. Unovan dual type. Shit. Unovan Pokemon. What the fuck is an Unovan Pokemon? LGM. Fuck, it's not dual type? Fuck, I thought it was like Psychic Rock. Fuck me. Darumaka. You're also not... Are you not Unovan? Is that what I'm fucking up? Oh, I'm so... Oh. Dark type, Unovan. Crocker... Just go for the top. Yeah. There. It's also dual type, but I'm pretty sure it's dual type. It might not be. It might not be. Oh my god. I'm so bad at this today. Fucking get my fucking legendaries out of the way. Reshiram was not the Electrum. Yeah, it was Zekrom, right? Okay. Okay. And then Dark type legendary. It's gotta be Darkrai, right? It's gotta be another one. Hoopa's mythical. Fuck you, Hoopa. Necrozma. Maybe. Dual type legendary. There's so many options for this. Just go with fucking Dialga. I don't fucking care. I don't know. Dark type legendary or a Alolan dark type. What the fuck was from Alola again? Okay, fuck it. I know I gotta be able to think. Okay, so Gen 1, Legendary Birds. Not any of those. Gen 2, Legendary Dogs. Not any of those. Ho-Oh, Lugia. Neither of those. Gen 3, Uxie, Mesprit, Azelf. They're all Psychic type, right? None of those. It's not the Reggies. It's not Rayquaza, Kyogre, Groudon. Gen 4, Unova. No, Sinnoh. Fuck, Sinnoh then no. Gen 4, Sinnoh. Dialga, no. Not Giratina or Palkia. What else was in Sinnoh? Again, skipping over the mythicals. I know Mew, Celebi, and Deoxys are mythicals. And for Gen 4, the mythical was Shaman. Oh, also skipped over Jirachi. That was also a Gen 3 mythical. Let's see. So, other legendaries from Gen 4. Cresselia was Darkrai. Are Cresselia and Darkrai legendary and mythical? That's the key. That's the key I need. Whatever, I'm just going for Darkrai. Yeah, no. Whatever. Darkrai is not on this list. Darkrai is a mythical then. Or it doesn't have Dark type. Honestly, probably didn't even have Dark type. It was probably just Ghost. I don't fucking know. I don't care. Chargebug, Raikou, Lugia. Yeah. See, Lunala is listed here as a legendary. Lunala and Solgaleo are technically from the, you can't put that line there and then arbitrarily fucking... Oh, fuck, yeah, Zorua was Unova. I should have guessed Zorua. That was a good one. That would have been a good one. There's so many dual types. Unova. Alright. Let's see. Most common guesses. Yep, okay. Yep, fuck, yeah. Emolga was fucking... Was Emolga. It was Emolga! Today was not our day for Pokedoku. Let's just put it that way. JRPG week, huh? Alright, let's just go through this. Huh? Huh. 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 It's definitely some sort of demonic hell game. So I'm gonna start with two guesses that are very different, but we're gonna work it in from there. Okay. 'Tis an adventure game, but it's not any of those. Okay, so it's definitely like a fantasy game, right? We're not this isn't Doom, right? um So my other guess was fuck, I already forgot what my other guess was. I had two in that vein that I already forgot what the second one was. Um it's not a Diablo game. And it's so it must be oh, fuck's sake. There's something here that's being reached towards. What if I just put in hell? What game comes up? Hell at loose. That looks. Oh, it's Gat Out of Hell. There we go. Figured it out. Games, no, artwork. Where's my... Oh, it's up here now. Huh. Artwork. Okay, so it's a Mario Kart, but which one? Which Mario Kart is this? Or maybe it's not a Mario Kart. What else would have Luigi and Wario in it, though? So it's gotta be a Mario Kart, right? Mario Kart... World Tour? Okay, that's not an option. Mario Kart DS, I guess. Let's just start with, just fucking throw a DS in there. So it's for the Wii U. Okay. So that would be Mario Kart. Sorry, I gotta put in the cart. Be Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? No, Deluxe was what they renamed it when it went to the Switch. It was still only just Mario Kart 8 when it was on the Wii U, right? Nope, shit. I don't know. I'm just like Mario Kart Wii. Maybe they didn't have a separate one for the Wii U. Fuck. Okay, maybe I'm being misled. Maybe it's saying it's on the Wii and Wii U because it's on Virtual Console. So it's got to be one of the older ones, right? So what if it's Mario Kart? Okay, so when was Wario added? When was Wario added to Mario Kart's shit? Because I don't think he was in Mario Kart or Mario Kart Super Circuit. Mario Kart 64. He might have been in Mario Kart 64. Let's see. Artwork looks old enough. It could be 64. Okay. Yeah, because Virtual Console. My bad. Duh, because it was registering for those for... It wasn't just telling me, oh, it's a Mario Kart, but it's going to be on this... It was telling me because it was on... Duh. 64. Keywords. Silly poking stylus. Well, it's a DS game, I guess. Nintendogs. I didn't know there were this many different versions of Nintendogs. Nope. Drawing, petting, tapping. What do you mean it's not a Nintendog game, then? Oh... silly poking stylus, drawing, petting, tapping. Okay, well, it's definitely a DS game. It's absolutely a DS game. But silly, poking, stylus, drawing, petting, tapping. WarioWare, maybe? Which WarioWare is this? Which warrior? Touched. All right. Now for our worst. Now for our worst version game. What do you? Oh, okay, fine. I guess I just gotta go into it. Legend of Zelda. A Link Between Worlds. Okay, it's older than 2013. Yes, I do want the summary. Then let's try the first Tomb Raider. Okay, it's between 97 and 2012. Okay, so it is... It's not... Okay, so it's not survival, it's not fantasy, sandbox, historical, or open world. It is a... it's a shooter or a platformer. Okay, so let's aim for a sci-fi Halo. Fucking let's go Halo 3. Halo 2? Halo 2. Well, we hit it on the head for the year. What other shooter games were in 2004? Fuck me. Alright, let's just... Gears of War. I don't fucking know. Gears of War is 2006. COD? No. COD would be... COD would fall under historical, right? Maybe? No? Who knows? It might be a horror game. It might... Well, let's see, actually. It's not a sci-fi. It's not a horror. Well, fuck. Fuck me on that, actually. It's a shooter. It's not an adventure game. You know what? Let's just turn off adventure entirely, then. It's a shooter of some kind. It's a 2004 action shooter, not a sci-fi, not a fantasy, not historical. What does that leave? Oh, it's an Unreal Engine. Fuck. What the fuck was an Unreal Engine? This doesn't help me. Okay, so it's not a Sony game. It's not an Xbox game. It's not a Nintendo game. It's something else from 2004. It's a shooter with all the fucking options. Unreal Engine. Havoc? Is that a shooter game that had... That's not how you spell Havoc, then. Yeah, I don't know what game I'm thinking of if that's not even getting me close. Seawaddle? Seawaddle. Fucking 2004 shooter game. It's on PC and it's gotta be on... It's probably on Xbox at least, you know? Even if it's not an Xbox game though, but it's gotta be on Xbox. So what's another? I know it's an action game. No, I know it's an action game. So, what are we thinking? First and third person, Unreal, all of the options, and 2004. So it's got to be first person and third person because it's a first person shooter and third person when you get inside of a vehicle. So it's got to have vehicles. From 2004, probably maybe on the Xbox, but definitely on the PC. Yeah, definitely on the PC. 2004. Was that Quake? Quake was not the Unreal Engine though, right? Maybe it was? Honestly, I don't know game engines. Let's just throw a Quake in here. Yeah, no. Quake 2 or 3 would have been better for the timeline, but I was just throwing in Quake to get another. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to use the clue. I'm going to use it because it will give me the publisher or narrow down on the genres or themes at least. I think if it gives me platform, I'll work with that also. But action stealth, 2004 action stealth multiplayer game. 2004 action stealth multiplayer game. Action stealth shooter from 2004 that's multiplayer. What games were using stealth mechanics in 2004? What games? Okay, what games pretended to have stealth mechanics in 2004? Fuck. Unreal Engine. That's okay. So it's got co-op. It's got split screen multiplayer co-op. Okay, so it's got co-op. That means it's got to have a campaign, which means it's single player also. So it's definitely got a campaign mode, and co-op and split screen co-op. Yeah. So in 2004, they was. Stealth shooter. 2004. Jeez. Didn't I say to hide the action theme? Actually, it doesn't really matter at this point. I know, Jeez, I'm so bad at this. There's just so many games. Unreal Engine. Far Cry. I don't fucking know. It might be by Ubisoft then. Huh. What the fuck was Ubisoft making in 2004 that was multiplayer? Ubisoft made... Who made Mass Effect? Mass Effect didn't have a multiplayer, right? Maybe it did. Nope. BioWare, not Ubisoft. I remember there was a B in it. Okay. Sue me. Fuck. Oh, Far Cry does apparently have stealth, but I knew it was an open world game. I don't know. I couldn't. It's got to be on PC. It's got to be on PC. Crytek or Ubisoft. It's developed by Crytek or published by Ubisoft. which means which is not indie, which means it's probably not indie. It's not Crytek, because that sounds like a name that of the company that only makes Far Cry or something. So it's got to be published by Ubisoft, right? That makes sense. There's no, they're not on any of these other ones, right? No. Yep. Ubisoft wasn't already canceled out. So 2004 game by Ubisoft. It's got shooter. It's a shooter. It's a shooter. Oh, might be a RPG. Might be an RPG. An Ubisoft action stealth shooter. 2004 with multiplayer and single player. And it's in the Unreal Engine. Jeez. I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna throw in an Assassin's Creed just to give me Ubisoft yay or nay on that. I don't fucking know. Yep, it's an Ubisoft game. What the fuck did they do in 2004? I honestly have no clue what Ubisoft was doing before Assassin's Creed. Like, honestly, they are the Assassin's Creed company to me. I cannot think of a single thing that they actually, like, were involved in. Apparently Far Cry in 2004. But not Far Cry. It's not Far Cry. Fucking... 2004. All right. So 2004, I was in elementary school. I wasn't playing video games that much. At that point, I would have had just a Game Boy. I didn't have a PlayStation yet, so I wasn't really playing shooters once I got a PlayStation. Think back to the summer of 04, ye olden days. I did in fact have two sisters at the time. My youngest was born not more than a few years before. I have no clue. Well, that's... I can't even jokingly guess GeoGuessr for this. No. Yeah, I can't think of anything. Trying random combinations of two letters to see what pops up. You know what? Never heard of that, but whatever. Let's just... Splinter Cell. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Okay, I guess. I've heard of it. It's definitely one of those... Yeah. Tactical shooter game. Okay. Yep. Oh well. Ah. Ending on a low note, but not that low. Let's be fair. It's all right. But oh well. So on Wednesday, I will be playing. Okay, well, right now Dredge is in the lead. On Wednesday, I'll be playing probably Dredge, but Star Wars Shadows of the Empire and Stacklands are also on the table if anyone is particularly interested in voting for one of those other options. But right now, Dredge is in the lead by 1 vote. So we'll probably be playing Dredge on Wednesday. Eh. And then that's on the Discord group. If you want to vote and you're not part of the Discord group, just join. Just then yeah, that's it for today. See you Wednesday. Sunday will be Phoenix Wright 2. It's been lovely today. I think we got a good build and some fun with these games. I will see y'all when I